Clint Eastwood, the legendary Hollywood actor and director, made headlines after an unexpected confrontation during a recent appearance on Jimmy Kimmel's late-night talk show. What was intended to be a promotional interview for his latest film turned into a fiery exchange that culminated in Eastwood being asked to leave the set. The incident reportedly began when Kimmel joked about Eastwood's conservative political views, which have often sparked controversy. Initially, Eastwood responded with a forced smile and tried to shift the conversation back to filmmaking. However, as the jabs continued, his tone grew visibly tense. Audience members noticed the actor's expression turning stern, and the usually composed star began responding curtly. Sources close to the production say that producers became concerned just minutes into the segment but hoped the tension would subside. Unfortunately, it only escalated from there. As the interview progressed, Jimmy Kimmel veered into politically charged territory, referencing Eastwood's infamous 2012 speech at the Republican National Convention, where he addressed an empty chair. Meant to represent President Obama, while the audience laughed, Eastwood clearly did not find it amusing. He interrupted Kimmel mid-joke, stating firmly that his career and legacy should not be reduced to a single moment taken out of context. Kimmel tried to defuse the situation with humor, but Eastwood remained unamused. Witnesses said the atmosphere in the studio shifted dramatically. It was like watching two people speak completely different languages, one audience member commented. The tension was palpable as Eastwood accused Kimmel of lacking respect for differing viewpoints. Meanwhile, Kimmel, visibly taken aback, struggled to regain control of the segment. Things reached a boiling point when Kimmel made a sarcastic remark about Eastwood's age, insinuating that the actor might be out of touch with modern audiences. That comment appeared to cross a line for Eastwood, who immediately removed his microphone and stood up. According to those present, he told Kimmel, "I didn't come here to be mocked," before walking off stage. The studio fell silent, with audience members unsure if it was a scripted moment or a genuine fallout. Kimmel, caught off guard, attempted to laugh it off but could not hide his shock. After a brief pause, the show cut to an early commercial break. When it returned, Eastwood was gone, and Kimmel offered a vague apology to viewers, stating that things had gotten a bit more real than expected. Backstage reports revealed that Eastwood warned producers prior to the taping that he did not want political subjects dominating the interview. He intended to discuss the making of his new movie and highlight the performances of his cast, not engage in a political debate. The actor, known for his no-nonsense demeanor, felt blindsided by Kimmel's tone and direction. One crew member disclosed that Eastwood calmly exited the studio without further confrontation, refusing to speak to the press waiting outside. His team later released a short statement emphasizing that Eastwood remains committed to civil discourse but won't tolerate disrespect regardless of the platform or host involved. The show's producers have yet to publicly address whether Kimmel strayed from the agreed-upon script. The fallout from the incident was immediate. Social media erupted with divided opinions, some defending Eastwood's reaction, while others criticized him for being overly sensitive. Hashtags like #TeamClint and #KimmelGate began trending within hours. Late-night hosts and media personalities chimed in, with some praising Eastwood for standing his ground and others mocking the outburst. Fans of Eastwood lauded his dignity and refusal to be baited, while critics accused him of being unable to take a joke. The debate reignited discussions about the fine line between humor and disrespect in celebrity interviews, particularly when politics are involved. Regardless of opinion, the incident ensured that Eastwood's appearance received far more attention than a typical film promotion spot. Industry insiders say the clash may impact future guest bookings on Kimmel's show, especially with celebrities known to hold controversial or conservative views. Publicists are reportedly reevaluating how much access their clients should give to platforms known for mixing entertainment with political satire. One anonymous publicist noted, "What happened to Clint could happen to anyone. It's not a risk every star is willing to take." Meanwhile, some believe the confrontation was good for ratings and will only boost viewership for future episodes. However, others worry it may discourage older or more traditional actors from appearing on late-night shows altogether. Changing the landscape of celebrity promotion in Hollywood. For Eastwood, The incident does little to tarnish his legacy, but adds another complex chapter to his long public life. The 95-year-old icon has always marched to the beat of his own drum, from Western classics to directing Oscar-winning films. His refusal to play along with what he saw as disrespect aligns with his long-standing reputation for integrity and grit. Whether the confrontation affects the success of his latest movie remains to be seen, but his fan base appears undeterred. Many have voiced renewed admiration for his unyielding stance, insisting that he behaved with maturity in the face of provocation. For now, Eastwood seems content to let the moment pass without further public comment. Jimmy Kimmel, on the other hand, faces more immediate scrutiny. Viewers and critics are questioning whether his approach to humor crosses into bullying, especially when guests don't share his political views. Kimmel's defenders argue that he's always pushed boundaries and that Eastwood, being a seasoned professional, should have known what to expect. His detractors claim the host overstepped, prioritizing punchlines over respect. ABC has not issued a formal statement about the incident, but insiders say executives were not pleased with the unexpected turn of events. Some speculate that Kimmel may be asked to publicly address the matter on a future episode to clarify his position and mitigate backlash. Amid the uproar, other celebrities are weighing in. A few actors who have worked with Eastwood have publicly supported him, praising his professionalism and calm exit. Some comedians have defended Kimmel's right to satirize any public figure, arguing that humor shouldn't come with exemptions. The entertainment industry, always sensitive to public opinion, is watching closely to see which way the wind blows. If public support sways strongly in Eastwood's favor, it may prompt late-night shows to reconsider how they approach interviews. With veteran stars, the clash may serve as a cautionary tale in a media climate where civility and candor often clash on live television. As of now, there are no signs that Eastwood or Kimmel will share a stage again. Sources close to both men indicate that no reconciliation is expected, and neither party seems interested in reopening the conversation. Eastwood has resumed promotional activities for his film through alternative outlets, opting for quieter platforms and pre-recorded interviews. Kimmel, meanwhile, continues to host his show with his usual comedic flair, but with noticeably fewer jabs at recent guests. Whether the incident will have a lasting impact on his approach remains uncertain. For fans and critics alike, the episode remains a vivid example of how even seasoned entertainers can clash under the glare of live cameras. Ultimately, the Eastwood-Kimmel confrontation underscores the evolving nature of celebrity media appearances. In an age of instant feedback and polarized opinions, what was once a straightforward promotional exercise has become a high-wire act. The actors and hosts navigating a minefield of humor, sensitivity, and personal beliefs. Eastwood's decision to walk out rather than engage in a verbal sparring match speaks to his old-school values, while Kimmel's insistence on comedic freedom reflects the new media landscape. Whether viewed as a breakdown in communication or a culture clash, the moment has sparked a broader conversation about respect, boundaries, and the role of humor in public discourse.